Good evening, YouTube. This is the Los Angeles Prepper, and today we are going to talk about order number 1-18-1, Fire Use Restrictions in Angeles National Forest. Pursuant to 16 U.S.C. 551, 36 CFR 261.50 and B, and to provide for public safety and protect natural resources, the following acts are prohibited within Angeles National Forest. This order is effective from January 4th, 2018 through the end of the official 2018 fire season. Number 1, building, maintaining, attending, or using a fire, campfire, or stove fire. Number 2 has to do with smoking, and number 3 has to do with welding. So, there are people that are exempt, but I don't have a permit from the Forest Service specifically authorizing me to do this, nor am I a federal, state, or local officer, yada, yada, yada. Violation is punishable by a fine of not more than $5,000 for an individual. $5,000 for starting a forest, not for starting a forest fire, for starting a campfire or a stove fire. So, how do you heat your food? What's the second page? Los Angeles County Fire Department and CAL FIRE have been consulted. Wonderful. So how do you heat your food when you can't heat with fire? That is the question of today's video. I don't know if there's a simple answer to that. Their solar ovens are seemingly an obvious choice in regards to this conundrum. Of course, portable solar ovens and portable solar ovens that don't weigh a lot, that can actually get up to like 350 degrees, some decent heating temperature, at least kind of 275, 300, maybe 325. You know, portable ones I've read, they don't do that. They, maybe 200, 250, but to really get it up to 300 and to have it be something that you might want to backpack in as opposed to car camp in, I don't know. Maybe this is a calling. Maybe this is a calling for LA Prepper to develop a new product. Maybe I can make a solar oven out of beer cans, and then I'll just carry up a 24 case into the forest and make a solar oven out of beer cans. That sounds like a great idea. Man, if all you had to drink was beer, you'd be so dehydrated. It might be alright for the first few hours, but the next day, it would be rough. It'd be very rough. Tasting that, I tell you, of all the beers that you can open and try to drink the next day, for some reason Blue Moon Belgian White seems to do okay in that arena. I don't know why. Still got a decent amount of carbonation, amazingly. Maybe it's been fermenting a little bit. So, how are we going to heat our food, Well, we could try to bring some hot food up. That's kind of cheating. We could try to use chemicals like MREs have little heat packs, but then you have to buy the heat packs, and that's not incredibly sustainable. I'm not sure there's a way to kind of get around the language. I was thinking about, other stuff like high-tech ways to heat things. I don't think they exactly want me bringing a battery and a toaster out there. Toasters aren't very efficient uses of electricity, but you see what I'm saying, can I cook on a hot plate? Granted, I wouldn't want to take a hot plate out in the back with me, but that would be an interesting experiment, to carry a hot plate, a motorcycle battery, and an inverter and cook like that. I think I calculated previously a hot plate somewhere around 1,000, 1,200 watts. I say calculate like I have to calculate. You just kind of look it up. Yeah, so So, Home Depot, single burner, hot plate. Google is asking for your location. Google, you already know where I live. Why are you asking? Everybody knows everything about me. It's the wonder, the joy of the internet. 1100 watts. So, problem with that. Ooh, that can't be right. I mean, 1100. Okay, that's a little better. So that's 9 amps. 9 amps at 120 volts. But the problem I'm having with this equation is that 1100 divided by 12 is 91 amps. So I don't know how reasonable it is to be drawing that out of a really small battery continuously. That's a lot of juice to be drawing out continuously in a 12 volt battery. You know, for a few seconds that's one thing, but for, 15, 20 minutes to heat up something, to cook food, not everything cooks in 30 minutes. You might want to cook something that takes like an hour in a pot, right? So, yeah, you could do it with some lithium polymer batteries, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be the cheapest or the easiest option. It's not that expensive enough. I mean, batteries cost money, a few $100 anyways. I think the solar oven idea is a lot more feasible. I think cardboard and tin foil, it's a tough, it looks easy to build a solar oven, and in reality they're not that difficult, but to really get one that's kind of, that actually works pretty decently. Yeah, see, they're using black pots, and then they have a bag wrapped around the thing to kind of capture the steam. Let me show you what I'm taking a look at here. This is kind of a common option, this creation, this portable solar cooker. It's kind of made out of the material that like reflective windshield stuff is made out of. Here we have a relatively basic aluminum foil on cardboard solution. It's in French. Comment fabriquer son... I'm not even gonna try to read French, because I probably have people watching this channel that might be able to speak French, so I'm gonna butcher it. I hate to say, but I butcher French when I read it. It's a difficult language to read correctly. Yeah, look at these bad boys. But thing is, they're like behemoths. Those are huge. Couldn't take that with you. This one's a little smaller, but it still kind of weighs a bit. Needs to be light enough that I, like less than a couple pounds. I mean, I suppose it's worth a few pounds because a stove and fuel costs, weighs a few pounds as well. I kind of like what this guy's doing. I wonder if I could do something like this, where it's sort of... God damn, why can't I get a bigger picture? What's up with people uploading small-ass pictures like that? Bastards. Yeah, oh my god. Alright, where is the... Christ's sake. Let's see if we have a parabolic. Portable parabolic solar cooker. Ooh. Autodesk. Oh, this is like a CAD design. Okay. Interesting. But what I want to know is, how does it hold its shape? Is it like plastic, something kind of hard plastic, or what makes it hold its shape? You gotta keep kind of a specific shape. Okay, here we have umbrella an umbrella with Mylar. Okay. Well, anyways, YouTube, I'm probably going to wrap this video up because I'm sure you could Google this too, but interesting question. This is just one of 1,001, 1,000,001 reasons why I need my own property, because, or at least a yard for Christ's sake, because I would love to have solar cooker in my backyard. Now, I suppose I have a little area off to the side of my apartment, and I could probably do some solar cooking there. Oh, maybe that'd be fun to get into that. In fact, I've been meaning to find sort of some new stuff for the channel, and I need to go hiking and backpacking, but of course, unfortunately, the nearest place to go backpacking, I can go hiking in Angeles Forest, but only for a day trip, which is nice, but it'd be nice to spend the night too, and, get out there a little bit, but I gotta go up to Los Padres for that, so I haven't started planning a trip up to Los Padres, but it is in the future at some point. Here we go. Folding parabolic solar cooker. Interesting. Oh, it doesn't have any temperature. I was hoping he would share a temperature with us, but he has not as of yet. What in good God's name? Well, if that thing's a solar cooker, I'm not exactly sure where are all those mirrors focusing? Concentrated at the center. Okay. Man, it doesn't really look like it looking at the picture. Funky ass looking thing. All right, YouTube. I think I need I think I need to do some solar cooking. Yeah, I know these. Every time I see one of these dishes, I think about it on the side of the road, Well, until next time, YouTube. Ooh, here. Interesting. Nice looking parabola. I need to save that file. Might need to save this. I'll save it there for now. Till next time, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you have done any solar cooking.